What's up, my motorheads? Yeah, these are awesome freaking haul today. Oh yeah, the UPS truck! Yay! On a nice Ford GT40 to complement my red one. On a big one. Yeah, check it out. Never pass up on a Petty's Garage. What is it? What do they call that? The GT King Premier Edition. There's 2 color variants. That's the white one. There's also a metal flake silver that I have, but never pass up. I'm a Ferrari, Beamer, Supra, Willys, Rio Sada Prelude. Check it out. F150 Super Truck. New color variant on the Mach-E. Lots of good stuff. All right, so let me set y'all down. All right, they'll put y'all down in the phone stand. All right, let's hope that's focused. Right, went looking for Matchbox and found a bunch of Hot Wheels. Right, you know. And then a couple of times, Autoworld. These things, when you find certain ones, I just can't pass up on them. Right, they were too good to pass up on, so we're gonna slide all these over. All right, we'll start with these, right? You saw my red Ford GT the other day in race red, the number 14, and then this one here is number 11 with the Golf livery. How sweet is that, right? It even says corporate blue and orange right here, so that's cool. Yeah. In the 1960s, Gulf Oil became a major sponsor of the Ford GT40 program, which included the iconic blue and orange livery. The GT40 MK2 was capable of speeds of 200 miles an hour, but the GT40 was capable of way faster than that. They showed it pushing like 220. Yeah, it was really a capable car, but that's sweet. Of that red. I was so disappointed that the packaging is messed up. See, it's starting to lift and it's all creased right there. So disappointed about that. Right, but that one is gonna stay carded, just like my red one. Yeah, so there we go. Sisters! And then, of course, never pass up on a Petty's Garage. So it's the GT King Premier Edition, which I believe I have this one already. And like I said, there's also a metal flake silver, right? But with the TVS 2300 blower, yeah, she bad. Good stuff. And then this one is Oxford white and petty blue stripes. So very cool. Always fun to find one of those. And if you watch my buddy Kenny Wallace, he's St. Louis boy, former race car driver. He's doing the Richard Petty, Kyle Petty charity run today. So yeah, go check out his video. Just type in Kenny Wallace, you'll find him. He's St. Louis boy, that's like me. Yeah. So we'll do these couple of this one here. All right, we'll say that for last. The other day you saw I found a Scudera Ferrari HP. Well, guess what? I found another one. That's like 3 of these now, just sitting on the peg. And then keeping with Ferraris, right? I found the Dino 206 GT. Forgive me. That thing's cool. Cool little Ferrari. I still like my old Matchbox Ferraris that I found in my case haul and my jammers. I think they're better. They're just better. But whatever. This is really cool. They had several of these, but I was out of money. I hit my budget for the week for buying Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars. So I'm sure I'll find another one. But this one is the Beast of Turin, the Fiat. It's a big, heavy casting. That thing is cool. And yeah, we're going to open this one. Because that, and it's wedged in this package weird. I don't like the way they did the plastic for these. But man, oh, that's cool. What a, this is an actual real car. You can see this thing still running Goodwood over there in England. Look at that. The Fiat. Yeah, it's called the Beast of Turin. Oops, hold on a second. Let me read the shit on the back. Sorry about that. Hold on a second. Yeah. So, born in 1910 in Turin, Italy. 1910. Wow. Cool. The Beast of Turin is built to be the world's fastest car, setting the unofficial record in 1911. With its monstrous 28-liter engine, making 100... Oh, it could thunder up to speeds of 130 miles per hour. 1910, that's pretty freaking fast. The thing is insane. 28 liters of displacement. Oh my god. Yeah. EPA rating much? But that is cool. Yeah, hey, it rolls pretty good for those little bitty skinny tires. Cool, I really like that. That's cool. That's gonna look really cool with my pre-war cars. So we're gonna park that right over there. All right, and then let's see here. Hold on. Let's do this one was just kind of a fun one. The quick chat. You saw that one. They got a couple different ones. This one's the color variant in the black. Really nice. I really like the black. That looks really cool. Yeah, cool little color variant. These are fun. These little metal ones, like the Barbie RV and stuff. I like it through. I like that sort of thing. I don't care. I really don't. All right, this is cool. Found another Ryu Asada Honda Prelude, the 98 in black. Right, I've got the Prelude in red and a Metal Flake silver. Yep, and now I got two of the black ones. Very nice. The wheels really look nice, especially on the card art. Yeah, those were the appropriate wheels for that. Looks good. That's a good looking casting. Yeah, and that's a Ryu Asada one too. So if you see that one, grab it up and keep it carded. All right, and then here we've got. So we're gonna change gears. We're gonna go. Let's see here. All right. I've got. Oh yeah, the 2020 Toyota GR Supra. With the wide body kit, right? You can see like the rivets and things from the wired fenders. The cool little unspoken Toyota stripes there. That's a really cool casting. There was only one of those. I'm sure there'll be more. I think this was like the first time they put the case out. Yeah, and I just grabbing them up. That was the only one of that one I saw, the GR Supra. Very nice. Very fine metal flake in that silver too. That is a cool casting. I really like that. That one's really, really nice. And then this one's cool. The BMW 635 CSI. And it's got a few things on here. I'm trying to see what it says on the bottom. I can mainly just make out Goodyear on the door. I think it might be people's names down there on the rocker panel. But it's cool. Got this weird livery on it. This weird checker pattern. Shows like the breakdown of the engine on the hood. How cool is that? Right? That's a cool little car. Got a nice little wide fenders on there, wide body kit. That's a 635 CSI. So if I see another one of those, I'll grab it up, I'm sure. Yeah, that thing's sweet. But that one will stay carded as well. I'm just picky. I'm weird about opening certain cars. Other ones, some I will, some I won't. This one we will absolutely open. The 41 Willys. Yeah. And I've got the OG one sitting right here over on my table. Oh, yeah, the El Segundo Scorcher. Oh, and that pastel purple. We all know purple, my favorite color. Look at that thing, dude, with the white walls. That thing's sick. I love it. That's a good one there. Let me grab the blue one. Hold on, you guys. It should be sitting right here on my table. Man, unless I moved it. No, here it is. Hold on. It's in my stash rig over here. Alright, let me put that one on here. Yeah. Here's the blue one. Let me wipe it off, get the dirt, fingerprints, and smudges off of it. So this was the original release, I want to say 2008 or 2009 of the original Willys right there. And that beautiful metal flake blue. And then we got this one in that pastel purple. What a wild color purple. Isn't that cool? Right, the dark purple pinstripes around it. That's a really cool casting. I really like that. Yeah, that thing's hot shit right there. See what they should have done. Now notice how it's gotten older. They should have done the chrome grille. Right? It's just a solid case now, and that's what painted headlights is too. Interesting. Weird. Still, cool car. I love them both. Yeah, that's such a cool car. Such an awesome car. Timeless style. We'll park these two Willys next to each other. There we go. That's the 41 Willys is the name of that car. Yeah, all right. And then what else do I have back here? Oh, yeah. I forgot I found this. I got the other one put up already, but I found the Prius variant. This cool Prius Custom has two versions. You notice the card art has a roof rack up here. And I've got one with a plastic roof rack on it, and now I've got the one that does not. I can't remember if I had either one. I think I have both. But yeah, if you ever see the variant, grab it up. It's not really worth anything. It's not like a more valuable casting. It's just cool to have variants of the car, you know? Drive with the roof rack, drive without it. Doesn't matter. All right. And then we will go up to Hot Wheels with some Ford electric vehicles. I know. Soulless machines, soulless computers, right? This one is actually really cool. It's the RTR Ford Performance Mach-E 1400. And the livery is really cool in this one because it turns into a horse. You can kind of see the Mustang emblem fades into the door right there. And apparently on the first, these Mach-E's, the blue one, apparently there's treasure hunts out there of these. I've only seen them once at a booth the guy had, and he wanted like $10 a piece for them. I'm like, great. And he had like 10 of them. And I'm like, right. But this one's really cool. I think the coolest feature about the Mach-E, I mean, it was kind of a mistake by Ford to call this thing the Mustang. It really was. But the light up Mustang emblem in the grill is cool. All right, let's see here. All right, and then we found this one, the F150 Lightning Super Truck. I got 2 of them. The thing is sick. Super wide body, beautiful dark blue. That crazy Ford F150 livery on there. Pikes Peak time attack type shit. Look at that big old goofy spoiler on that thing. Cool truck. Very cool. Really like that casting. And these cars are good shape, so they're gonna stay carded. Yeah, those will probably be worth a few bucks down the road. Right? If I can get a couple dollars for these things down the road, it's worth it because I pay $1.25 a piece. So yeah, that was cool to find the 2 Lightning Super Trucks and the RTR Mach-E all at the same time, just sitting there chilling, waiting for me. All right, and then for the 2 bad. All right, I got 2 more here. This one here, the 1963 Chevrolet Corvette convertible. Very nice in this metal flake kind of gunmetal blue color. And I got my silver one sitting over here too. I grabbed that one up not too long ago. Hold on, let me open this thing up all the way. Multi-layer packaging. Well, here it is in silver. You could check out that one. Well, maybe I should have just left this one in the thing because it doesn't want to come out, you guys. Hold on. Let me grab my knife. Let me grab my knife. There we go. Now we'll get in there. Flying knives, watch out. Alright. There we go. Now we got her open. Alright, there you go. There it is in this nice blue color, this metal flake blue. Yeah, it's just a 63 Corvette convertible. Bashed with the 327. Probably the shittiest engine to ever go in a Corvette. They were turd, they were slow, and they were notorious for grenading. Under heavy load, they would just chunk a rod right through the oil pan. Even my buddy's dad had an Impala with a 327. He said he was drag racing in Torino one night and the fucking motor just grenaded all over the road. Put a big old hole in the oil pan, chunk of oil, connecting rod everywhere. Yeah, without warning, it just went boom, chunk, 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 chunk. Yeah, the 327 is just a overrated power plant, just like the 305. Yeah, if you want to beat the Ford 302, you need the Chevy 350. And that's all there is to that. But still a cool car. If you take care of it, drove it right, you didn't have to worry about it. It was a decent motor, but like I said, racing and heavy load. And they even show it like in Ford versus Ferrari. If you watch the opening race at Willow Springs, 2 Corvettes in that race, grenade 327s. One right at the beginning, the car that blows up right at the start, and then the other one later on in the race that grenades and spins out. They were both 327 power Corvettes. Yep. Yeah. Not the best engine at all. But now for the cream of the crop, one of the 2 best vehicles that come out last year for Matchbox, Express Delivery Truck. Yay! I have been searching far and wide for this casting. I only saw it once, and the dude wanted like $10 for it, just like the other ones. I'm like, ugh, no, dude. I just wish I could find the Matchbox EV school bus, and I'd be one happy camper. But yeah, look at that, the UPS truck. The card could be better, but I'm going to do like the heat up and bend it back, and then I'm going to put it in a card protector. But other than that big crease right there, here, we could do that and pretend it's perfect. There you go. But look at that. Yeah, the graphics and livery on this thing are damn near perfect. What a cool find. Hidden in the back. Yo, UPS truck. What a cool casting. I have been searching far and wide for that one. Cool. Yes, sir. Good stuff. Just an unexpected haul from Dollar Tree today. Yeah, I did not expect them to have a little Hot Wheels restock, that's for sure. And then one or two decent Matchboxers, right? Yeah, man, isn't that Fiat cool? It's double cool because this is a real car that you could still see run and race today. That's what's really cool about it. All right, you guys. Well, you keep that pedal to the metal, and I will see you out there in the next bin. You're out there. You never know what you just might find, even accidentally. All right, till the next one. Y'all stay cool. Peace out.